everybody, it's Lisa Birmingham and I am so glad that you're here. Have you ever tried to style your coffee table but you've been completely stumped? You didn't know where to start or you just were fresh out of ideas? Well, today I'm going to help with that. I'm going to be showing you 6 different ways to style your coffee table. We're going to be doing it in a variety of different decorating styles and tastes. I'll also be sharing some helpful tips so that you'll be able to do it yourself. So let's get started with number 1. All you glam lovers, this design is for you. I'll start off with a rectangular tray that has a classic marble design in gold trim. This tray is a timeless piece that can be incorporated into a variety of different decor and design styles. On top of my tray, I'm adding a mirrored box. The rectangular shape reinforces the rectangular tray. It's also a pretty storage solution for all of those remotes we have. The mirror is a great way to add sparkle and reflect all of our beautiful glam pieces. It also reflects light, which brightens up our design. Next, I'm adding a glass vase filled with bright peachy pink flowers. The flowers add a pop of color to my neutral decor. The tall flowers also add height. Height variation is a key component to add flow to a design. For instance, I'm placing this picture on top of my box instead of next to it. That way you can see it better and it's more prominent. Adding touches like pictures is also a great way to personalize your design. To coordinate my crystal frame, I'm adding a cut crystal votive candle holder. The crystal frame and the crystal votive candle holder tie in with the glam theme, and the candlelight is a warm glow that bounces off the crystal and mirrored box. Trays are an important part of coffee table design. Number 1, because it helps to contribute to the overall look that you're going for. Number 2, the tray can give you parameters to work in, so you know that all of your decor and decorating pieces can go into one spot. And then number 3, I use my coffee table and especially my ottoman as functional pieces, not just aesthetic. So it's really nice to be able to pick up my tray with all of my decor pieces on it, move it, use the ottoman or the coffee table, and then put it back. I can do it at one time, and in my opinion, that's a win in my book. A large gold oval tray is the base for this boho / geometric design. Florals and greenery are a great way to bring in color and add in a fresh, vibrant feel. This succulent garden was such an easy thing to make. I just got a glass container, I filled it up with rocks, and then I got some mini milk bottles. And I love it because it has a gold stripe at the bottom, which really adds to the aesthetic that I'm going for. And then I got a few Dollar Tree succulents. I placed a few in between the rocks. I put one in each of the mini milk bottles, and I think it looks so great. My reflective element is going to be these circular orbs. Because these orbs are glass, they add substance, but you can still see through them, so they're light and airy. The tan rope wrapped around them has a macrame feel which fits in perfectly with the boho theme and stays in line with the neutral color palette. Next up are these gold geometric votive candle holders. These are a great filler element. They're small and low enough to add interest, but they don't take away from the more prominent decor pieces. Instead of adding candles, I'm going to treat these like a vase and add in some more succulents, which will tie my design together. Coffee tables come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. However, at the end of the day, I do not want to put my feet up on a hard wooden or a glass surface. So in our family room area, we have a large tufted ottoman. It is so comfortable, and it has definitely supported many a weary feet over the course of the years that we've had it. My kindergartner has taken plenty of naps on top of it. So you can use an ottoman in place of a coffee table. It's an easy thing to do, and let me show you how. I'm adding a faux fur throw blanket first. This will add a cozy rustic base to my design while also protecting my ottoman. Next up, a round wood tray. It looks like it was sliced right off a tree stump. The bark around the perimeter of the tray adds a rustic, woodsy element. I have used these galvanized lanterns in so many of my seasonal decorating designs. The galvanized metal fits in perfectly with my rustic theme. I have 2 of these lanterns in different sizes, which again adds variety to my design. I also added in some battery-operated flicker flame candles for light and ambiance. Height variation is key to a great design. This feather and fir branch and pine cone arrangement will do just that. The tall branches bring your eye up, and the color and texture of the natural elements add in a soft color palette. Books are another great item to add to a coffee table. You can add height by stacking them, and the book cover itself can add color. In this example, I'm using a book about rustic cabins to reinforce my theme. If this is the first time that you're visiting my channel, then welcome. I'm Lisa. I do a lot of DIYs and home decor on my channel. I post weekly videos. I would love to have you join me, so please subscribe. The base of my French country design is this beautiful large silver platter. You can get creative when it comes to trays. A serving platter, cutting board, or breakfast tray could be a great base for your design. For my height element, I'm adding a tall clock. The wood stain and antique cream colored clock face complements the French country feel. My fresh element is this artificial hydrangea flower arrangement. The burgundy flowers add a pop of color, and the antique cream colored label coordinates with the clock face. If you want to see how I made this hydrangea arrangement, I'll leave a link in the description box below. Finally, I'm adding a book about flowers. I'm going to leave this book open so the flowers on the page become part of my design. This setup follows the rule of 3. Odd numbers tend to look best in a collection, so if your design doesn't look quite right, count your pieces. Odd numbers typically look best. Traditional design never goes out of style, and this arrangement reflects that feel. The peacock and pheasant feathers are classy and luxurious. The mercury gold stems on my base update this design, and by staggering them slightly, it adds dimension. One of my arrangements is taller than the others, so it looks like it's almost one piece because the flowers flow into each other. My reflective element are these glass decorative balls. If you're looking for a coffee table design that feels luxe and high-end, this is the design for you. One decorative item can look just as beautiful as a table full of decor. This stunning orchid arrangement doesn't need to compete with anything else. It's a showstopper on its own. It also is a large piece that fits the table nicely. However, if you're going for a more streamlined, contemporary look, a low, small, single piece is the way to go. I hope you got some coffee table design ideas today. Sometimes you just need a few tips and examples to help jumpstart your creativity so you can do it yourself. Now make sure that you check back next Tuesday because I'm going to be doing some more helpful home decor design tips. Thank you so much for watching.